Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have some fun with that last night?
Yeah, it was a good time, for sure.
How did that come about? When did you find out you were going to do it, and what was your reaction when they told you you were going to play some fullback?
Found out yesterday, right before practice. So I play center since I know a lot of what they do anyways. That was my first time doing it though, so I don't think it'll be nothing too serious though.
Really? Looked like it went pretty well.
It was a good time, but we'll see. I don't know.
Did you ever do anything like that before?
In high school, yeah. I used to get the ball and stuff here and there, but yeah.
It looks like it's more fun with a running start.
Yeah, it's different for sure. Some momentum. That was nice, but yeah.
You still have hands?
Yeah, I can catch a little bit, but he's worked a little bit just from playing backyard football back in the day. So,
How come you don't think it's anything too serious?
I'm still meeting with the O-line and stuff like that. So, playing center, So, but like you said, I don't know. We'll see. But as of now, it's nothing too crazy. I'm not, got my hopes up or anything like that. So.
Well, in theory, if they're on the 1 yard line and you've been going to the center meetings for 8 weeks, could they throw you in there for a snap on 4th and 1?
I would know what I'm doing. So I guess maybe we'll see.
Is it something you would want to do more of? If they said, hey, what do you think about this?
Do whatever Mike Tomlin tells me to do. So that's my job.
So what position were you on offense?
I played like mostly defense. I was mostly a defensive lineman really, and I'd play some fullback here and there. So, but yeah, I didn't play offensive line until like 2019. So yeah.
If you're a fullback or up on the line, you're basically blocking the same guys and same techniques. Is that?
Similar techniques, not the same, but similar. You could say that.
With somebody like Marcus, you just don't know. You never understand the game until you really take it in each and every day. So with him, he has a motor. So that's good for me because I get to see someone who's been doing it for so many years, and I get to go up against that every day to prepare me, for game day. So.
Even over the last week, how far do you think you've come? How far do you think you've progressed?
I think I've progressed a lot. But at the end of the day, you got to get better each and every day. So I just take it with a grain of salt, and just try to keep providing.
What makes Nate Irving so difficult to block?
Motherfucker's quick, man. He's fast. But, just him being in the same room with TJ, I think it helps him a lot within his rush and, his gameplay. So I feel like that's what makes him good, just having the speed and the get off that he has to get off the ball. And then, just the mentor he has is crazy. So I feel like he's going to be a really good player.
Robert, how would you assess the overall performance of the Georgia guys at this camp?
I think we're providing, for real. I think we're taking a step in the right direction. A lot of things to clean up on, but at the end of the day, I think we're getting that 1% each and every day.
I mean, the freakish receivers, you've got freakish talent too. It's not kind of eye-popping. Take more pride in it than trying to be humble?
I feel like, sometimes you just got to have that mentality. Just have the confidence within yourself. But at the end of the day, you still got to provide. So.
What were your thoughts on the Friday Night Lights from last night?
I liked it, man. It was good. Different scenery. It was a lot of different elements that played a factor in the last night, like the grass, the stadium. So I feel like it was a good change-up, to step outside the comfort zone and, have everybody on the same accord. Because, it's going to change each and every week. So.
You want a few of those Kendrick Green H-back reps?
Man, he had everybody hyped. Yeah, man, I'm happy for him. That's going to be a big asset for us in the long run because, people just don't see that too often. They won't expect it, so they get to work out.
You think it worked last night?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Did you guys know that was coming, or did that game pop on?
A little bit, but we don't know when. But we do know a little bit, but you just don't know when Coach will call it, when it'll be in the playbook. So.
How does Coach Meyer push you? What are the ways that he challenges you, and how do you like his coaching style?
He really challenges me just each and every day by getting better at one specific thing. Like each and every day, he wants me to hone in on one specific thing to get better at, like even if it's footwork, hand placement, shoot my hands, you know, it don't matter. Just I feel like that's how he pushes me. He coaches a lot, but at the end of the day, like each and every day, he wants me to focus on one specific thing to get better at.
Broderick, you haven't expressed any urgency about starting. Where does your perspective come from in terms of the patience you're approaching this with?
Georgia, the University of Georgia, you know, I really just try and focus on getting better each and every day. Because if I get better each and every day, you know, everything will fall into place. So, you know, that's all I try and focus on, just my repetition each and every day, being able to provide for the team and, you know, just being the best version of me at the end of the day. So.
Why do you start your answer with the University of Georgia?
Because that's just how it was at the University of Georgia. Like, I didn't go in thinking I was just going to win the starting position off rip. So I had to work each and every day for it. So, you know, I just try and keep that same mindset.
How many league championships in a row do they have in them?
Man, that's a good question. Just with the coaching and, you know, like the physicality they play with, you know, I feel like they got it in them to go back again. You know, at the end of the day, it's just really like a lot of young guys that's going to have to step up and be a huge factor in the play of game. So at the end of the day, they just got to be able to take coaching because, you know, some people can't take coaching after a certain extent. Like, they just can't, like, mentally take it. So, you know, just got to be mentally tough and be able to be prepared for whatever comes their way.
How do you take coaching? What's the most important thing in that process?
For me, you know, taking coaching is just being able to listen no matter what. Good rep, bad rep. You know, you feel like you're good at something. If you're not, just being able to take that coaching, just listening to what coach has to say, take it in with a grain of salt, you know, try and implement it into your game.
So you don't get offended or insulted or feel like you lose confidence when you get critiqued?
Nah, they're here to do a job just like us. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's his job to make me better. So, you know, why not listen to what he has to say?
Soon, has there been talk about using you more in some of those formations? You guys are close to the end zone.
I mean, I don't really know what the big guy got in store, but hopefully, I mean, I want to be used in any way or in any possible way to help the team. So.
Jordan, I mean, you were a big target at times. Like they would get you the ball deeper down the field. How do you have to work on making sure that you create a bigger window for your quarterbacks to find you?
Really just trying to create separation because, I mean, most nickels or things like that are faster than me, so, like, I'm not going to really outrun them. So really just got to use my size to my advantage or just high pointing the ball and things like that, or just having strong physical hands and to finish the catch.
Anybody else?
I don't know. I want you and Pickens, and I'm like, wow, let's draft 10 more Georgia guys. What's going on down here? How deep is the well?
Yeah, Georgia for sure got us right. Kirby know exactly what to do with players and how to use them, or just how to develop them in a right way. So, I mean, Georgia has lots of talent in there, so why not go get 10 other Georgia guys, you know?
Who's the guys coming out this year?
Like, who's the top guys?
Yeah.
We got Big Amarius Mims. I don't know if Brock Bowers coming out. We got some receivers like McConkey. We got defensive players like that. I'm not really sure if they're 100% coming out because, I mean, it's an option for them, you know, with the whole COVID year. So they kind of decide if they want to stay another year or come out. So I'm not 100% sure who's exactly coming out yet.
Were you fine with them throwing more to Bowers than you? I mean, the team won.
Yeah.
It all worked out, but
yeah, 100%. I'm more of a team player, so if they throw Brock the ball more, then I mean, so be it. As long as we come out with the victory, as long as I do my job. I mean, I would like if I would have had some more targets, but I mean, it is what it is. It's in the past, so I don't really look back I'm more what's ahead of us right now.
That smile you gave me a minute ago suggested you wouldn't have turned it down.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I mean, if that was the case, Coach would have featured me more or whatever. Then I mean, I would embrace it, kind of how I embrace any role on the team. So.
And did you, when you were getting ready to come into the NFL, were you anticipating, hey, I'm going to catch the ball more wherever I end up in the pros than I did in college?
Yeah, I figured well, my logic and my thinking, I know that I'm most likely going to have a better NFL career than in college. That's something I wanted to showcase coming out, at the Combine and Pro Day, just my ball skills and things like that. Like, I know I got it, so that's just something I wanted to showcase. But, I mean, I don't know what the future holds, but I'm ready.
Tom talked about you the other day, Darnell, and he said you made a one-handed catch in your Pro Day, and Tomlin said that got his attention, and he assumed everyone else's. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I think he's talking about the Combine. So, yeah, Combine had the one-handed catch. Yeah, I mean, it's just something I do.
You haven't missed a practice or anything, it looks like, right? I mean, there was talk today of the draft about there was something injury, but it seems like you've been.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just draft talk. I mean, I never had a knee injury in college. I never sat out any games or practice over my knees. So, I mean, I don't know who started it or I don't know how that went about. But, I mean, it's just draft talk. It is what it is. But, I mean, I'm 100% healthy and ready to just get the ball rolling. So.
Tight ends do get battered a lot, though, don't they? I mean, have you noticed the physical toll that kind of battering takes?
What you mean by that?
Well, I mean, I watched Heath Miller here for 10 years, and he just took some brutal blasts.
Yeah, I mean.
And you're even taller.
Yeah, I mean, that's just something you sign up for if you want to play tight ends. So, I mean, it's a physical game. We bigger bodies, so we got to learn how to take hits and absorb them and just keep moving on.
When you're blocking, oftentimes they talk about the lower wins and lower leverage, but when you're so tall, how do you get around that kind of a challenge?
That's where I still gotta use my length to advantage. So if that's me putting my hands on them first, so really just a first initial contact. I still got to stay low, at least low to me. I mean, I'm not gonna get lower than a 5'8" dude, but low to me, and just dig, put your cleats in the ground and dig, and just keep your feet moving. That's just kind of how I have to do it since I'm so much taller than a lot of other guys.